Breaking news in Macomb County. Tom Robinson is being tried for the rape of Mayella Ewell. Details are hazy, but more will be revealed as the trial goes on. Atticus Finch, a very well-respected member of the community, will defend Tom Robinson in this case. Bob Ewell is the one accusing Tom Robinson, claiming he saw it with his own eyes. Tom Robinson is known to be a good person for a black man, and many people in the black community do not believe he would do such a thing. Others believe that a black man would have done it, but you will be the one to decide as I provide court details. As of right now, Tom Robinson is in court awaiting trial. Keep in mind this only means that he might have been the one who committed the crime, but nothing is certain. Yesterday, Atticus was standing watch as Tom was in jail. Some people came by, and by the looks of it, there were a lynch mob. A huge crowd of people were waiting in camps and in the town square. All manners of people were there, including Dolphus Raymond, Miss Stephanie, Miss Mowdy. Judge Taylor will be running the court, an old man with a reputation for being informal in the court. Mr. Glimmer questioned Heck Tate, the sheriff, on what happened. Heck said that when he got there, Mayella was beaten and bruised. Mayella said that Tom raped her. No doctor was called, which makes you wonder what really happened. The bruises were on the right side of her face. Bob Ewell said that he saw Tom in the act. He claims to have been coming out of the woods with kindling. Tom ran, and Ewell went into the house and saw that his daughter was fine and ran for the sheriff. Atticus shows that Bob is left-handed and the bruises are on the right side of his face. Mayella testifies next, and she is shown to be better than the rest of the Ewells in multiple ways. She says that she called Mr. Robinson to the fence to break up a chiff rope for a nickel. She claimed that he grabbed her and took advantage of her. Mayella reveals that she has 7 unhelpful siblings, no friends, and a drunken father. Very sad life. Atticus then asks why she didn't fight, but she says she was pinned down. She says that her screams didn't attract the other kids because she gave them money for ice cream. The weirdest fact of all seems to be how he held her down with a useless left hand. Also, being left-handed increases bruises on the opposite side. Many of the facts by now are called into grave questioning, such as because her father is a drunk person most of the time. Atticus suggests that her father beat her, but she denies it. She then makes a loud outburst, exclaiming that the courtroom would be a bunch of cowards not to convict Tom. She bursts into tears and refuses to answer any further questions. Tom testifies that he's always passed Mayella's house on the way to his job. He also states that Mayella often asks for him to do chores. During that night, he claims that she asked him to come inside to fix a door. He said he saw nothing wrong with the door. She then asked him to lift a box down from the dresser. When he climbed onto the chair, he grabbed his leg, scaring him down. She then hugged him and asked him to kiss her. Father showed up in the window, calling Mayella a whore and threatened to kill her. Tom then ran away. Diaz interrupts the court, declares that Tom never gave any trouble. Judge Taylor then tells him to get out. Mr. Glimmer cross-examines Tom. The prosecutor shows that the defendant was once arrested and has the strength to choke Mayella. When asked why Tom helped her, he says he felt sorry for her. This didn't sit well with the court, as it is against culture to say that you feel sorry for a white person. Mr. Glimmer accuses Tom of lying about everything, but it also should be noted that Mr. Glimmer calls Tom a boy in a superior overtone, denoting a tone of racism. Atticus takes off his coat and appeals to the jury, something that is very unexpected. He wants to try and appeal on a level down to earth, if you would say. He points out no medical evidence, a questionable testimony from unreliable witnesses, the victim and drunken father. The physical evidence points toward Bob Ewell and not Tom Robinson. He describes that it is possible that Mayella was lonely and looking for someone. She was unhappy and lusted for a black man, and hid behind the accusation of rape to hide her shame. He begs not to take into account racist overtones. He begs the jury not to take into account of racist overtones. begs also for looking at the case for what it is. The jury does not look at Tom as if found guilty, perhaps feeling guilty themselves. Perhaps the person pressured the others into putting a guilty verdict, but we'll never know.